these days we're all fascinated by a showbiz celebrity wedding. Packed with all the glitz, the glamour, and the truly outrageous. But what happens when some very different celebrities are challenged to plan a sparkling showbiz-style wedding day for a young bride and groom?
I hope they're not disappointed that we've got Kerry over.
We don't want to get the blame, because if we get the blame, that means that we have to, like, get the blame.
Oi, back off. I'm the celebrity wedding planner here, not you.
You're not a bloody wedding planning machine.
With all control handed over to the disorganised celebrities, it could be a wedding day wipeout.
I feel physically sick.
At least now my expectations of the wedding are like here.
Not too sure how that'll go down.
Shut up. I don't know.
And the couple don't know who their wedding planner is until it's too late to back out.
You're waking up in the night just thinking, oh God, Jedward are planning my wedding.
There could be tears. There could be chaos.
I don't like that look.
Ian, I have not got, I swear on my own mother's life, I do not have a wedding ring.
And there could be tantrums.
Oh, this is all over fucking my head.
But ultimately, can our celebrities pull off a dream wedding day sprinkled with showbiz stardust? Or could it all be heading for disaster?
There's honestly every possibility that this wedding may not happen.
Tonight, welcome to Planet Jedward.
What's up, Beulah?
Where there's plenty of wedding nerves.
Now I am really worried.
And some unexpected wedding guests.
We need 2 tickets, and we need a ticket for a monkey. Yeah.
Pop icons Jedward are about to face the most hair-raising challenge of their lives as they become celebrity wedding planners. They'll have just a few weeks and a very tight budget to arrange a big day for one lucky couple.
Me and Ed want to make this wedding as exciting and cool and awesome and fantastic as possible. It has to be Jeppin'.
Or a disaster. Despite their celebrity status, Jedward know nothing about weddings.
We've been to one wedding when we were 6 years old, and that was totally boring. I don't know anything about organising weddings. I have actually no clue what's happening.
And our famous twins aren't exactly organised, as their manager Liam knows only too well.
John and Edward's organisation skills are zero. They absolutely couldn't organise their way out of a wet paper bag.
When I say I'm in love, you...
Time to meet the lucky couple who'll have their wedding day arranged by Jedward, 29-year-old Beulah Groves and her fiancé, 26-year-old electrician James Clemo. James and Beulah have no idea who's organising their wedding. They met 3 years ago while Beulah was working in a pub.
The first time I looked at him, I was just like, oh, you're gorgeous.
I was supposed to be working, but I met Beulah. I decided not to go back to work.
But Beulah swapped the bar for the stage and now steals the spotlight as a burlesque dancer.
I do love being in the spotlight, I have to say. I really love performing. I'm a bit of a show-off.
So how will Beulah cope having her celebrity wedding for 100 guests organised by someone else?
I honestly don't know how I'm going to handle it, because I might be a little bit of a control freak. Just a little bit.
But giving over control to a celebrity could have its advantages.
I think that a celebrity wedding planner might be able to pull some strings. You might get something that's a bit more OTT.
But that could depend on which celebrity is doing the planning.
I ideally would love to have Kylie as our celebrity wedding planner. I think she'd be brilliant. Jedward, we've thought about, you know, that just would be...
That's tragic.
True to form, Beulah knows every last bit of glitz and sparkle she wants for her wannabe celebrity wedding.
I've always dreamt of the princess wedding with the princess dress, the massive cake in the manor house, you know, out of a fairy tale.
And James knows just what he wants too. Well, sort of.
I planned to get married, but that was as far as my plans went.
But Jedward's wedding plans are as big as their hair.
I'm John. And I'm Edward. Together we are Jedward, and our wedding's going to be Jeppin'.
Fortunately, Jedward will have help organising the wedding in the shape of 2 friends of the couple. They'll act as sidekicks to the twins in the hope of somehow keeping things on track. Best man Joe knows exactly what kind of celebrity he wants.
Ideally, it would be a really good-looking, some fit bird would be ideal for me.
Sidekick number 2, bridesmaid Tara, is more focused on her role.
If the celebrity comes up with an idea I know Beulah will hate, I'm not going to let it happen. I'm going to put my foot down.
But John and Edward like things done their way.
But the sidekicks were like, do this, like this, okay? Me and her aren't actually going to listen to them, okay? We're going to do what we want to do, okay?
James and Beulah have been banished to a local pub, leaving the coast clear for Jedward to meet the sidekicks, as well as have a rummage around the couple's house.
right, Jared, let's go meet these guys.
I'm dreading who's going to come through this, to be honest. I really am.
Let's do this.
I'm just intrigued.
What's up, guys?
Oh my God, fucking hell.
I'm John. He's Eric. Jedward. Woo! What's up, guys? Kate?
The second I saw it was Jedward, all my confidence went completely out the window.
Very, very neat.
Time for the boys to see what they can learn about James and Beulah by rooting through their stuff.
Whoa.
Before long, they've stumbled upon Beulah's racy workwear.
What's that? What's that?
That's that
Rude.
It's a headband. It's not a headband.
It's not, look.
Whoa.
Back in the pub, Beulah and James have no idea of the chaos that's going on in their flat, but that's probably just as well.
What are we doing?
Look at his towel, it's like a Scottish thingy. He must be like from Scotland or somewhere. He's not from Scotland, is he?
He's half Scottish, yeah.
But he's from London.
Yeah, his mum's Scottish.
Okay, come on, guys, let's check out the bedroom. It's only bouncy, it's kind of...
It's not bouncy anymore.
I think they might be a bit shocked with like some of my burlesque outfits.
Whoa! She's got really colourful clothes. What should do? She dance in these or what?
Yeah.
It looks like Halloween costumes. Oh, she's got this. Guys, okay, why does James have golf clubs? He like golfing?
Yeah, he's king golf, he plays golf all the time.
Eddard, we need to take note of that, okay? He really, really likes golf. So, okay, we'll leave this mess for Beulah and James to clean because they must really like cleaning. Come on, guys, let's go.
So, Jedward have wrecked the flat, but have also discovered that the couple love films, that James is half Scottish and loves golf, and Beulah has some very sexy work outfits. Beulah and James have recorded a video message, their only chance to appeal to the wedding planners. The catch is, they've just got 30 seconds to do it in.
Hi. Right, important things.
All our family are there, all close family.
Yeah, especially ones that have flown from Canada, from Germany, Scotland.
Yeah.
I have a beautiful dress that fits really well, and James doesn't have a...
Look good.
Yeah.
You don't have to dress up like an idiot. That'd be good.
The venue's beautiful, and something really special.
Something that we couldn't have done ourselves, like something, you know.
Yeah, something out. If it's going to be wacky, that's fine, but no...
No what? We don't know what you say. So they want their family, they want to be fun, they want to be different. They're really, really cool. All right, guys, okay, we've seen the video and what they want, okay, and the main key points, okay, but, okay, it's now time for me and Edward to start planning this wedding. You ready, Edward? Okay. You guys can still help us and give us key points and keep, like, kind of thinking what they want, okay, but we gotta start planning this wedding, okay? And our decision's final, so let's get out of here, John.
Don't know if you're worried.
No, I'm very worried.
It's time for Team Jedward to leave and make a start on the wedding, and James and Beulah can now return to the house. Whether they'll want to is another matter.
Oh, my... I spent so long tidying up. Oh, my costumes. Having a laugh. Right.
Jedward's identity remains a mystery, but the twins have left a set of ground rules.
Oh, here we go. What's this? Rule number 1. You are not allowed to talk to Tara or Joe. Number 2. You will be married in just over 2 weeks. Rule number 3. Your celebrity wedding planner will make all the decisions for your wedding. Their decisions are final. And there we go.
What have we done?
Yeah, what have we done?
With the house turned upside down, Beulah's wedding hopes have nosedived.
At least now my expectations of the wedding are like here.
Coming up in part 2, it all gets too much for the bride.
I'm just such a girl.
And an old friend pops up.
We need to call Louis. Louis knows loads about weddings.
Maybe hire some little people as well.
Yeah, little people.
They're always great fun at weddings.
Hey, I'm John. I'm Edward. Here we are, Jedward.
It's Jedward's first full day as celebrity wedding planners. They have to pick a dress, cake, and make hundreds of decisions. To stand any chance of getting the couple married within the next few weeks, they have to find a venue today. But where do they start?
Could you just give us an estimate of how much it would cost?
Jedward's identity is a mystery to the couple, and what little the twins know about them comes from when they ransack their home. They found out James is half Scottish and loves golf, and that Beulah is a burlesque dancer who loves being in the spotlight. This is the toughest challenge of Jedward's lives. Let the wedding planning begin. The boys are off to meet sidekick Tara, who has the first shift with Jedward to view their shortlisted wedding venues. But without fellow sidekick Joe, she's worried.
Tara, are you nervous?
I am nervous.
How nervous on your scale of 1 to 10?
I'm 20.
But get over yourself.
despite no longer being in charge of their wedding, it hasn't stopped James and Beulah from daydreaming about their perfect A-lister location.
Oh my God, baby, look at it.
Fantastic, isn't it? Oh, look at that.
Magical. Oh, it's just fit for a princess.
Yeah, just like you. Then.
On a horse. I'm on a horse.
Botley's mansion dominates the Surrey countryside and it oozes showbiz glamour.
Oh my God. Look at that chandelier.
The realisation that it probably won't be her wedding venue is too much for Beulah.
It's just imagine, it would just be the most perfect day. I'm just such a girl. We'd never be able to have a wedding here. No. We wouldn't. And I just would love it to be somewhere that's so magical that you just takes your breath away.
It's done that, isn't it? Yes. I think it'd be hard to find somewhere better.
I don't think you could find anywhere better.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, the celebrity picks somewhere like this.
Oh, please.
So, James and Beulah want a quintessentially English manor house to get married in.
Check it out, check it out.
Time for Jedward to reveal their first venue choice to sidekick Tara. Knowing that James is a half-Scottish golf fanatic from London, Jedward have come to see the London Scottish Golf Club. Unbelievably, they seem to be applying some logic to this.
Okay, Tara, he's from Scotland. He likes golf. It's called London Scottish Golf Club. They live in London. What more can they want?
Glamour?
The boys' first impressions seem to be upbeat. And inside, Jedward can see even more potential.
Oh, no, this place is so cool. I love Think about it. James is going to love this place. He's from Scotland. He loves golf. It's perfect. It's in the middle of London. That's where he lives. Oh, hey, what's your name?
Hi, guys. I'm Paul. Welcome to the London Scottish Golf Club.
He's there. And together we are Jedward. And that's Tara. Can you set the scenery for me there so we know what it's like, people getting married here?
We can set up whatever you want in the main hall here.
Like dancing space, like dancing and like dancing. All around here. Look, come on, imagine breaking some mood. Jamming,
We've
doing a
got
front
the glitter ball.
Front flip, yeah. I think this place is amazing. It ticks all the boxes, amazing features. It looks really, really old, even though Beulah and James aren't old. This place is the most perfectest place ever for a wedding.
I absolutely hate the first venue. I think that it is going to be awful. Beulah is not going to like it at all. I just think it's really old-fashioned.
A big-name wedding must be jaw-dropping, so Jedward are viewing an exclusive big top in London that's absolutely spectacular. Or at least it should be when it's finished.
Hey, I'm John. I'm Edward. And together we are Jedward. That's Tara, okay?
Hello. This is a building site, guys, so I need you to put these on, okay?
Okay. Are we high-vis? Let's go.
The Bloomsbury Big Top can hold an impressive 700 guests. And that's not all.
You get acrobats in here.
Yeah. From the rigging, we can have aerial silk artists, hoops, all kinds of acrobats.
Hey, this place is totally cool. Hello! So how much does this place cost?
Usually, it'd be £40,000.
Whoa!
As the tour continues, Tara spots a possible hitch.
OK, but where are they going to get married? In here?
Unfortunately, no, we can't get married here because we haven't got a licence for weddings because we're a temporary structure.
Oh.
Surely, if anyone can sort this out, a couple of pop stars can.
Please help us! We need your help! Love you! We'll give you jet hug. It's so cool. This is the perfect place for Beulah and James. The thing is, you can't get married here, but we're going to work it out. It's going to be still awesome.
Tara was unimpressed by the first venue and by the huge price tag on the big top. But John and Edward hope their third and final option will be a showstopper.
Wow.
Whoa, this place is so cool. Red carpet. Come on, let's go check it out.
195 Piccadilly is the home of BAFTA, the British Academy of Film and Television Arts. The cinema space, which frequently entertains the most famous of movie stars, could offer the type of VIP chic Jedward are hoping for.
I got one question, okay? Can we have a wedding here?
You can have a wedding here.
How cool is that? Can we have popcorn at this wedding?
You can have popcorn, yeah, totally.
Cool. Can we get, like, famous people to make announcements to them before they get married?
Who would you want more famous than you guys?
Like Barack Obama, the Queen, people like that.
But the venue starts to cause even more conflict between Jedward and sidekick Tara when they look at the reception area.
What do you think, Tara?
I think it's great for the wedding, but I think it's too small for the reception afterwards.
I don't know who the hell Tara thinks she is, okay? She comes out with these things and goes, it's not good enough. Like, she's not even famous. How the hell would she know it's not good enough?
The problem is, with all the venues today, they have not all been perfect. They've all been great, but they're slightly missing something.
After a long first day, the boys head off. But it's not too long before their wedding nerves start to kick in.
I don't come serious, Kay. I'm actually really worried about the wedding. And we're not even wedding planners. No, we're pop stars. I'm actually so stressed out about it, okay? I don't even know where to start. John and Kay, I'm gonna turn off the light and we're gonna go sleep. Okay?
Jedward are having a tough time deciding which is the right venue. Their brains are whirring. What on earth is a celebrity to do? In times of crisis, there's only one man they can turn to. Louis Walsh.
Psst, Edward, what do you want? We need to call Louis. Louis knows loads about weddings. Call him. You call him.
How are things?
Hey, Louis, okay, we're planning a wedding. We don't even know anything about weddings.
I think lots and lots of candles, nice flower arrangements, very important.
What type of wedding dress should we get her?
You can't go wrong with white. Maybe hire some little people as well, because they're always good at weddings.
Yeah, little people.
Don't forget the little people, because they're always just bring them out as a surprise. Okay, over and out. Bye-bye.
Peace out. Peace out, Louis. Feels so much better after talking to Louis. He always knows the best. He always knows the best. Let's go to sleep now. Come on, let's go to bed. Let's go to bed.
The next day, buoyed by Louis' inspirational pep talk, the boys are ready for their biggest challenge yet, picking the right dress for a very particular bride. Beulah's powerless to influence which dress is chosen, but she's always dreamed of one very specific style.
I'd love a beautifully corseted bodice with beading and sequins, with a princess sort of big skirt with a big tiara.
But with such a big decision to make, sidekick Tara's worried the boys aren't up to the job.
I was having a vision of an 80s style, shoulder padded meringue dress, and I'm just hoping that I'm not going to see anything like that.
Does it look good? It's the first wedding dress I've ever tried on.
It's not long until the arguments start about what style to choose.
This is the perfect dress.
And
look, it's got a big flower and we can put a water gun in there.
This is prom dress.
It looks Cinderella.
Beulah wouldn't like it.
This one here?
It's very 80s, bad decade.
No, the 80s are way cool.
And then Jed would spot the first serious contender for Beulah's wedding dress.
Whoa! Look at that dress over there. It looks amazing.
No.
Wow. This is the Hollywood dream.
But then another stunning gown catches their attention.
She's got a nice back.
Why she's got a hairy back?
She hasn't. She's got a nice back.
Does she have hairy armpits? Does she have hairy armpits?
Not on the day, no.
Does she shave or wax?
I don't know. I don't go in the shower with her.
Unsure which one to go for, the boys decide to make use of Tara as a stand-in bride.
It's amazing. It looks so cool. Turn around, turn around, turn around. It's got a nice elegance about it, doesn't it, Edward? Yeah. I think it's exactly what Beulah wants. It has layers, it has a corset, it has bling, it has everything. Okay, get in there and try another dress, okay? We don't have all day here. Yeah. Let's check it out. Give us a twirl. Give us a faster twirl. Do you think James is going to see Beulah wearing this dress and go, damn?
Definitely.
Having whittled the options down to just 2 dresses, 20-year-old twins Jedward are totally flummoxed as to which one to go for.
I'm so stressed out. Like, I feel like I'm like, oh my God, like there's so much dress to pick from. It's so hard.
With a long list of things to organise and hardly any time to do it in, Jedward have raced across London as they also need to pick an outfit for husband-to-be James. But sidekick Joe has his concerns.
We're outside of costume, Hugo. It doesn't fill me with confidence.
What's up, Joe? Okay, yeah. We're here to get an amazing outfit for James. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. Come on, Anna, let's go.
And his worst fears come to life with Jedward in charge.
Would you wear this?
No way.
Would you wear this?
I'll tell you that now. We don't need bright and colourful, lads.
We need classy, we need classy. Yeah. This jacket.
This ain't that bad, actually. I don't think you'd mind this. It's a bit different. I think you'd like it, to be honest.
And things begin to go from the sublime to the ridiculous.
Straight jacket.
Yeah. I think you should have a straight jacket there on the day just in case anyone goes crazy at us.
I'm stuck, mate. I tell you.
Is it really small?
He's not wearing an animal head and a straight jacket. I'm telling you now. I'm very worried about what we're going to be wearing because there looks like a distinct possibility that we're going to look like absolute idiots.
Now James's outfit sorted, Jedward's thoughts turn to the other wedding essentials.
We need to get toilet paper so when everyone's going to the toilet, they can have nice toilet paper. Yeah, you got to think about the basics because a lot of people probably forget about toilet paper. That's we need nice knives and forks. Yeah, we need for them to eat. We need ketchup for them to dip their food in. if I was gonna get married, I'd get married on the moon. We'd probably go up in space. That'd be really cool.
With only 10 days to go, it's a huge day for both Jedward and Beulah. She thinks she's about to see her wedding dress for the first time. But instead, she's finally going to meet her celebrity wedding planners.
I'm scared too.
Hey, what's up, Beulah? Woo! Come here. I'm John, he's Aaron. Together we are Jedward. It's
Guys, now I am really worried.
Why? We're organising the wedding. It's crazy.
I know, this is what I'm worried about.
Are you scared?
Petrified. It's you two.
There's two of us.
You were a little bit worst case scenario, I have to say. I'm so nervous about you guys choosing my wedding dress.
It could be like really, really bad or really, really good. You don't know yet, but you're going to find out very soon. Yes.
Coming up in part 3, more Jedward chaos with a hen, a stag,
Oh my God, you fat.
and a massive monkey.
We need 2 tickets, and we need a ticket for a monkey. Yeah.
Celebrity wedding planners Jedward are applying their unique talents to one couple's wedding. James and Beulah have bravely handed control of the biggest day of their lives to John and Edward. And Jedward are finding the entire experience a hair-raising one.
We're not even wedding planners. You know, we're pop stars.
Jedward and sidekick Tara had a tough time choosing the all-important dress for an anxious Beulah.
If I don't like the dress, I'm going to be, inside my heart, I know I'm going to be devastated.
Our bride is about to try on her dress for the first time. But what will she make of the choice?
Excited to see what it's going to look like.
Amazing. Looks so good. Looks so well. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. Ready? Come in. Ready? Go! Here it is. Woo! Here's your wedding dress. Check you out.
It's beautiful. It's amazing.
Are you crying because you don't like it, or are you crying because you like it?
I love it.
You really love it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's really pretty.
Amazing.
It's amazing. It's a big relief. And it's not what I expected at all, but I'm just really happy that it's beautiful.
James has no idea Jedward are planning his wedding. He thinks he's about to see what he'll be wearing on his big day. Only Jedward are going to be making a surprise appearance first.
What's up? I'm John. I'm Eric. Here we are. Jedward. What's up, James? What's up, Matt? We're planning your wedding. It's going to be the best wedding ever. Are you excited? If you could say in 3 words how you're feeling right now, what would those words be?
Worried. Very worried.
But with a selection of outfits on offer for Jedward to pick from, James has every right to be worried.
Wow.
How do I look?
You look amazing. You look so cool. You look totally slick. You look like me and Edward. Beulah's going to love it. Turn around, look in the mirror. Amazing.
That's all right.
It's not actually too bad, is it?
Yeah, I was expecting a lot worse when I first saw you guys, but yeah, no, you've done good.
Can we get a woo? Yeah. Can I get a yeah?
Yeah.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Nah. I definitely wouldn't have picked anything like this. I mean, I've never even seen a jacket like this before, but I think
No,
I look
it's not
pretty
bad,
good.
man. It's not bad.
I think James was expecting something way worse than that jacket. Like, can we get real here, people? There's Star Wars costumes here. We have the power.
Now that I know it's Jedward, I'm a lot more worried about what they've done for my wedding.
And when James sees Beulah, he soon realises he's not the only one worried.
When I first saw them, I just thought, oh no, this isn't good.
We're not going to get a traditional wedding.
No.
It is Jedward.
It is Jedward. It'll be anything.
Get married.
On Saturday.
Jedward are planning it.
What are we doing?
With less than a week to go to the wedding, Jedward have a huge amount still to organise. Kicking off with the hen and stag night.
John, why is it called a hen?
But Beulah isn't convinced that Jedward can deliver the remaining big elements of the wedding.
I'm just hoping that tonight this shows me that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, because at the moment it's not looking good.
James doesn't have the biggest wish list for a successful stag.
For a really good stag do, I think you need booze, your mates, and some boobs. Simple.
We should get them outfits.
Beulah's big night out starts underneath the arches. For vintage-loving Beulah's hen night, Jed would have gone retro with the roller skates.
Dear Beulah, every bride should have a hen do to remember. So tonight you're going to a roller disco! Oh my God!
Meanwhile, on the other side of London, Jedward's instructions for the stag night haven't gone down so well.
Oh my God, you fat.
It's looking good, isn't it?
That's brilliant. You'll keep me that on all night, like, that looks immense.
In contrast, Beulah's loving all the naughtiness and is soon throwing some burlesque shapes. The roller disco seems a big hit. Only the same couldn't be said for the stag do. Jed would have teed up a night of golf.
Oh my God. That's pathetic.
It seems to have brought James's wedding fears to the fore.
I gotta admit, I'm a little bit worried about the wedding.
If I was you, mate, I'd be scared.
Although Beulah enjoyed the excesses of the night, she's nervous this could be the shape of things to come.
I've loved this, but I wouldn't want this on my wedding day. James would hate this, and I wouldn't want it for my wedding. But you never know. It's a worry, isn't it?
With just 3 days to go, the boys are panicking how best to decorate their chosen wedding venues.
I've got the perfect idea. Let's call London Zoo.
And they're keen for some larger-than-life elements.
Can we have an elephant?
We don't have any elephants in London Zoo, I'm afraid.
What other animals can we, like, take out for the day?
Okay, take out?
Yeah, take for rental.
You can't, I'm afraid.
What? So we can't, like, take them to our wedding?
Oh, unfortunately not.
We're not allowed to get an elephant. We're not allowed to get a monkey. We're not allowed to get compets for the wedding. Then it means we've got to go to Plan B.
And Plan B is classic Planet Jedward.
Whoa, this place is amazing. Check out all the cool stuff better.
There aren't many wedding planners who end up in a comedy prop store.
Whoa, that's scary. That's totally scary, okay?
But Jedward are convinced the one thing James and Beulah really need as part of their big day is...
Whoa!
A 3-foot-high gorilla.
It looks so real. It looks like King Kong. This is perfect. This is the thing we need. This would make their day. This is gonna be the best wedding ever. We've got a gorilla, John. This wedding's gonna be on the up and up. And the zoo said we couldn't have a monkey at our wedding. We need 2 tickets, and we need a ticket for a monkey. Yeah.
Oh my...
It's been just over 2 weeks since Beulah and James handed over all control of their wedding to their celebrity wedding planners.
What have we done?
And now there's only 24 hours till they become husband and wife.
My stomach's been in knots. I've had a headache. Like, I don't deal with stress particularly well, I don't think. We're waking up in the night just thinking, oh God, Jedward are planning my wedding. Like, what are they going to do, man? Definitely starting to feel real now.
I've been, like, sick with worry. I've been, you know, in tears. I've been elated. I've been excited. Yeah. I am bricking it.
The couple had dreamed of marrying in an English country manor house, surrounded by beautiful countryside. But the wedding has been planned by Jedward, and the boys really aren't sure if their Planet Jedward wedding will go down well at all.
We've done everything we can for the wedding, and just hopefully everything goes right. I'm really still nervous, okay? Hopefully everything goes well.
Yeah, I'm pretty worried.
After a night of not much sleep, Beulah's anxious about her big day.
They could just take me to, like, the local chip shop and get me married, like, in the park. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's all a bit much. It's all a bit much.
On the outskirts of London, James spent the night at his parents' house.
My best man took me out and got me absolutely wasted last night. Yeah, I'm hanging now.
Whilst James struggles to pull himself and his trousers together, the twins are struggling with their nerves.
So nervous, we can't do anything else every single part of this wedding needs to go perfectly, or else we get the blame. And we don't want to get the blame, because if we get the blame, that means that we have to, like, get the blame.
It's not only Beulah's wedding day, but also her birthday. So, John and Edward are keen to see how Beulah's coping so far.
Hey, Beulah, what's going on? Wedding day, ready to go? Hey, wow, you look so pretty. Come here, Beulah. Hey, Beulah's ghetto. Happy wedding day. Come after wedding. Have you spoke to James?
No, I haven't.
Let's call James. I think we should call James. Do you want to call James?
Yeah, can we?
Hello?
What up, James? I'm John. I'm Edward. Okay, we are Jedward, just in case you forgot, okay? James, okay, ring you, okay, to make sure you're not stressed out about the wedding.
No, I'm not stressed out. I'm hungover.
Well, make sure you get eye drops. I don't want red eyes at the wedding.
I'm looking fresh.
Get some makeup done, get your outfit on, and totally rock today and be amazing. Well, James, okay, no matter what happens today, just go with it.
Oh, okay, they hung up on me.
Keen to get things moving, Jedward heads to BAFTA, the wedding location, to start prepping for the ceremony.
No one's ever had a wedding in a venue like this. People usually go to, like, boring churches. Yeah. With uncomfortable chairs. We've got armrests. Usually people's arms aren't being rested, but in this venue they are.
There's no rest for Jedward as they put the movie-inspired finishing touches to the venue.
Guys, okay, we're extra focused today, okay? We're full on thinking of their feelings. We don't want to get anything to go wrong. Bring it back.
And no detail is too small to receive the full-on Jedward treatment.
Oh, man. What's going on with the height?
Back at James's parents' house, the ushers aren't best pleased with their suits.
Gotta say, that wouldn't have been my first choice.
Is that my dad seeing you?
No, don't get your dad.
Everyone's
going to say, oh, man, I don't need this at this time in the morning. Check us out.
You wait. That is fantastic.
It makes the mind boggle, doesn't it? What the hell's going to happen?
Let's go get me married, shall we?
Okay. Let's go.
Beulah's Hollywood bride makeover is complete. As she premieres the dress to friends and family, will it get rave reviews?
Oh my God. How much? I love it.
It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
Oh, Mummy.
Groom James, best man Joe and usher Ryan walk the red carpet and are the first to see the ceremony venue.
Oh, mate. Oh, this makes sense now.
It's all coming together. Oh, bloody hell, photos. Whose idea was the photos?
I don't know, mate.
Ooh. This is brilliant.
It's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely not what I had in mind.
It is good,
Jesus. Oh. Can we stop the photos?
James may be a reluctant screen star, but Beulah's loving her taste of vintage Hollywood glamour.
Oh, wow.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Oh, my God, Dad. That suits us down to the teeth, isn't it? Thank you. I can't believe they got me a pink Cadillac. I'm so chuffed. I wonder where we're going.
Will Beulah still be smiling when she realises she's not getting her dream country wedding, but one slap bang in the heart of London?
So I have absolutely no idea where we're going.
Coming up in part 4, Jed would make a break for it.
All the guests in the bus are going crazy.
Beulah's still in the dark about her wedding day.
I don't know where the hell we are.
And emotions run high.
I'm seriously blown away.
Celebrity wedding planners Jedward are organising one couple's wedding.
Every single part of this wedding needs to go perfectly, or else we get the blame.
James and Beulah have handed over all control of the biggest day of their lives to John and Edward. But how will Beulah react when she finds out her dream wedding in the country is now in central London?
There isn't anywhere to get married here. Like, there's only shops. You can't get married in a shop.
Inside the venue, everything's in place. Jed would greet the guests.
Enjoy the movie. It's starring James and Beulah.
The groom's standing by. Once everyone's seated, there's just one thing missing. Outside, the leading lady makes her final public appearance as Miss Beulah Groves.
Oh my God, we've got a red carpet.
Beulah, welcome to the wedding. Make us screaming. Hey, Beulah, welcome to your wedding. You look amazing. Wow. This is where you're going to be getting married in BAFTA. It's totally awesome.
I'm so excited, guys.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's get married.
Let's go.
In half an hour, she'll begin her new starring role as Mrs. James Clemo. It's only been 2 weeks since Bossy Beulah handed wedding planners Jedward complete control of her and James's big day. Every moment of today will be a complete surprise, including the ceremony. But have the pop star duo hit the right note?
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When he was. When he was. When he was. When he was. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. La 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 la.
So we are all here today to witness the joining in matrimony of James and Beulah.
Happy day. I, Beulah.
Do take thee, James,
Do take thee, James.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
And repeat after me. Beulah, I give you this ring.
Beulah, I give you this ring.
As a symbol.
As a symbol.
Of my love.
Of my love.
Now and always.
Now and always.
Husband and wife.
So, what did the new couple make of their movie-inspired ceremony?
They did good,
They did brilliantly.
They did very good.
Yeah, I'm just blown away.
Jedward have lined up a day of celebrity action. Starting with a taste of the pop star lifestyle on a tour bus around London.
Everyone just sit back and relax, okay? We're gonna go somewhere cool.
This isn't a sightseeing tour, but a series of pab-worthy photo opportunities.
They just got married. It's really important to take pictures so they can remember this day for the rest of their life. Me and Ed aren't always gonna be there, but we are gonna be in their photo album.
The photo shoot isn't a hit with the bored guests watching from the coach. Instead of entertaining them,
let's go for a run.
No.
Jedward are entertaining themselves.
All the guests in the bus are going crazy, and what they don't realise is they have like another 2 hours on the bus.
Could the wheels be about to fall off the rest of Jedward's plans for James and Beulah's wedding day? The mammoth photo shoot has meant the guests have been on the coach for 3 hours. In that time, they've only travelled 3 miles. And even the bride and groom are questioning Jedward's judgment.
I don't know where the hell we are. We're outside.
No.
Where are we? Where are we?
Everyone's waited so long all day, and we're really kind of like angry. But when they see this place, they'll go from this to.
No celeb bash would be complete without an after party. For Jedward, party heaven is to be found in a big top.
Here, guys, okay, come on, let's go check it out. Whoa, that's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so cool.
Oh my god! Oh, look at these guys! Oh my god! Are you kidding me?
It's awesome.
Jedward have organised a spectacular circus reception. They've splashed out on an extravaganza of acts to ensure James and Beulah's wedding party
Oh my god!
is the greatest show on earth.
So cool! This is so beautiful!
Even the gorilla's been invited.
It's a gorilla! What's this?
This is brilliant.
Oh, that's hilarious!
He is the party animal.
When we walked in, all the fire breathers were like, it was amazing, like real proper like spectacle. We walked in, it looked superb.
After being 3 hours on that coach, anything would be a wow place, to be fair.
Well, as soon as we came in, I seen the lassie in the stilts. I was told I was looking up her skirts.
I didn't know what to expect, but this is beyond.
It's amazing. I'm so blown away. I'm seriously blown away.
Jedward have also arranged a gourmet meal for the 100 guests.
I'd like to raise everyone's glasses to Jedward
To Jedward.
for being the best celebrity wedding planner I've ever had. To Jedward.
There's just one final surprise in store for James and Beulah. Their first wedding dance as the new Mr. and Mrs. Clemo will of course be to a live performance from Jedward.
such a good job, Jibby Deb, and I just can't thank him enough, really.
Just about to meet my match, takes the whole. I'm about to fall in head first, sisters. Let me tell you how it works. Hey!
It's been awesome. Beulah and James have loved it. Like, it's so cool that me and her can make their day so special. It's been jetastic. It's been jepic. I think the best guess would have to be the gorilla. The look had it all in his face. Like, I'm going to eat you look. Yeah.
We got the best wedding planners. We got the best wedding planners ever.
Coming up next week on Celebrity Wedding Planner, Kerry Katona's under the cosh.
I want to jump out that window.
A bossy bride.
I'd hate it if my dress was just wrong. I wouldn't wear it.
And some serious last-minute panic.
People, time is money!
Well done, boys. Life's not only been different for Jedward since Big Bro. Sally Burko has a new friend in Paddy and is living his gypsy life. When Paddy Met Sally, brand new Monday at 10. Next tonight here on Channel 5, the rowdiest studio on the telly tackle the housemates' first 24 hours. Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side after the break.